Hey YouTubers, I thought I would change things up a little bit and do a watch review. This is an Oris Diver's Regulator watch. This is an automatic wind mechanical watch, and this is kind of a wrist shot of it. This is a 39mm case that it has, and as I mentioned, it's a regulator, meaning the dial design is a little different. The hours, minutes, and seconds are actually on different centers rather than all being coincident. So you see the minute hand has the central location, the hours is on the right, and the seconds is on the left. I'm going to take the watch off here and give you a little better look at it. This is a stainless steel case, a unidirectional turning bezel, really solid clicks. It's got the Oris, it's in Oris's big crown design. Show you what I mean by that in a second. The crown on this watch is pretty large, thus the name Big Crown. I don't know if Oris still makes the Big Crown line or not. They had a few watches in that line. So it's got a black face and orange markers, or yellow. I'm not the greatest with colors. A very yellowy orange, I guess. Here's a view of the case back. It's not an exhibition back, it's just a screwed in stainless steel back. Nice Oris engraving there, and some information about the water resistance. I didn't mention before, it is a sapphire crystal on it that they call scratch proof. Mine doesn't have any scratches on it after 11 years, but I don't wear it all the time either. Watch is all stainless steel, and that's about all that's really interesting to say here. Shock resistant. Pretty much any modern automatic watch is going to be shock resistant. The movement in this watch is an automatic movement. Automatic movements are wound by the movement of your arm during the day. There's a rotor inside of this watch that actually winds it while you move around. The movement is an ETA or ETA 2436, which I suppose has been updated or modified by Oris. Oris calls it the caliber 649, and my guess is the ETA 2436 is modified by Oris to move the seconds and hours dials away from their central position. It also has a date at 6 o'clock. Get the hand out of the way. So there's the date. One thing I noticed on this, I did have this watch serviced. The stem pulled out on it, and the repairman put a new one on. And if I remember correctly, this was a long time ago, he commented on the design of the crown, and that it sort of has movement on the end of the stem. I guess that's by design. I did a little bit of web searching, and I'm not the only person that has an Oris dive watch that has a crown that has some motion in it. What else can I say about this? The dial's decorated. The sub-dials are decorated, I should say. The main dial is just matte black. But the sub-dials are decorated with, I guess, a circular gouache. You can kind of see that pattern that comes when I get it in the light correctly. That looks really nice. It's a good-looking watch on the wrist, I think. The band that I have on here is not the original. It came with a rubber band with a deployant buckle. Unfortunately, in Colorado's really dry climate, that band ended up drying out on me and breaking. So I replaced it with this Hirsch carbon fiber look strap, which I don't really love, but it fills the bill. The watch is water resistant to 200 meters, and pretty nice piece. It's unusual, it's eye-catching, and thought it would be nice to do a video on it. They're fairly rare. This one I don't see much of around the web. They've got another, I guess, slightly dressier looking one without the numerals in high relief around the bezel, a little flatter, kind of, maybe they're even engraved, the plainer face, and so it looks a little dressier. And then they've got a much, probably higher end, I guess you'd say, Regulator diver that is titanium, much bigger case, greater greater submersibility. I can't think of the right word. It goes to 300 meters, I think. So anyway, these are really cool watches. You might want to look for one if you're looking for a watch that is not traditional. And there you have it. Talk to you later.